G'day and welcome subscribers. So today I've got something for G.I. Joe fans and Turtles fans. So we got a couple of those Turtles Joe crossovers. I saw these were coming out a while ago and I thought I've got to get a couple of these. I looked at them. There's 9 out, but there was only 8 available. The one I really wanted was the Storm Shadow Slash, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So does anyone know anything about that? And is that like an exclusive or something, or it's just not out yet? Anyway, I've got a couple. I've got the Destro and Krang and I've got the Snake Eyes and Leonardo. I'm trying to be good and not go berserk. I've gone nuts on Motu. I've just started buying G.I. Joe Classifieds for crying out loud. This is my first Turtles related purchase. I have actually got a few Motu Turtles crossovers and they're gorgeous. So look, I really wanted to get Roadblock Raph as well. That's beautiful too. And so is Ripper and Bebop, and they're just some of my favourite characters. If you buy Bebop, you have to buy Rocksteady. So I've just kind of bought a couple. I love Krang, and I love Destro, and I love Snake Eyes, and obviously Leo's the leader. So let's check them out. Who do I start with, man? Which one looks better? They both look really sick. They're kind of the size of a Playmates Turtles figure. Well, obviously Krang's a little bit bigger. I'll pull a Turtle figure out and a Joe figure out later just to show scales and stuff, but yeah, these are the ones I had to give it a crack to. So I've got these from, I think it was Pop Culture, free shipping over 100 maybe or something like that. I bought these and something else to make it 100. I think these are $39.99 each. There's also 2-packs, but in the 2-packs there wasn't a combined couple that I wanted in a 2-pack. They were all the individual ones that I wanted, so here I am. So this is Krang Destro crossover. He looks so sick. Obviously, I don't have a Krang. I love the Playmates Krang. I absolutely love that, and I don't have one, so this is gonna have to scratch that itch for me. And look at this, mate. Playmates are doing it too, just like Mattel. Killing me, man. These clips are a mongrel to get off, and they make a sick noise on video. Sorry. Bloody pull my shoulder out, man. I've had issues with my shoulder. I got bursitis, and it's probably from bloody opening toys. Joking, obviously. Alright, so I'm nearly out there with 4 clips down. 5th one around the waist. That should get the figure out. And we'll talk about the accessories in a sec. So yeah, he's good, man. This Krang looks like he's fixed. I don't think Krang comes out, which is a bit of a shame. But Destro looks nuts. They're really well sort of designed figures. I'll pop him there. I'll get a still up of how he looks. I'll quickly get his accessories out. Hopefully they're not. Yeah, cool. We can kind of slip them out without going too ballistic. Pull those clips. Alright. So he's got like a ball and chain kind of thing. And he's also got an axe. And where do they clip in? He's got closed fists. What the hell? Or do you actually pull his hands out and they go over the fists? This I do not know. What the hell do you do? Oh yeah, his hands pop out. Rightio. So I was right. So much like the new modern Motu figures, his hands just pop out and the axe just pops on. The weapons go straight on in, which is really cool. Let's try the ball and chain. They actually go out in and out quite easily, or they weren't in properly. Very cool, man. Surprised Krang doesn't come out. I don't want to snap his arm off or anything, but that is a wicked looking figure. It's got, supposedly, actually tells you 19 points of articulation. It tells you how many points of articulation are in the figure. It tells you on the box, which is cool. Knees, ankles pivot but not bend. Shoulders go both ways. Head turns, obviously. Waist doesn't turn on this guy. I note that Leo / Snake Eyes has got more points of articulation. So let's stand him up here. I can't find my Destro for some reason, and I can't find my Leo. So what I've got here, I've got a bit of a Donatello. I've got a Playmates Donatello just with the staff here, just to show you the kind of scale. So these guys are a fair bit bigger than the Playmates Turtles figures. Get this out of the way. So they're a cool scale of their own. They're probably sort of Motu 5.5 inch kind of scale. Really cool looking figure. Let's check out Leo / the Snake. And I've got, just to show you the scale of a G.I. Joe, I've got my beautiful Snake Eyes here. I don't know where my Destro, I've definitely got a Destro. I don't know where he is. Is he on my Hydro Foil? He might be in my Hydro Foil actually. That's why I couldn't find him. Got Hydro Foil in like an acrylic box. Let's have a look. So let's get this guy open. I'll just give him a bit of a slice. Probably not going to keep the boxes, but try not to just crush them initially. Give myself, oh, I just ripped it. Alright, that goes out the door. Let's trash it. Alright, well, Leo looks wicked. He's got this cool green backdrop. Really presents well. He looks really nice. I actually probably prefer him to Destro, and I love Destro / Krang. Alright, let's see if I can get the swords out. So I should be able to get the weapons out without having to pop those little clips. Yeah. So his Uzi is like, it looks like it's combined with some kind of paint gun / water pistol, and he's got 2 Leo swords. Very cool. I really like the look of this guy. He looks nuts, eh? Ah, yeah. Hate him. Alright, let's go. Come on. Yeah. I think that's the last one. Man, I actually hate hands, those ones. I really like this guy. He's beautiful. He's got 23 points of articulation. You can tell straight away. He's got ankles move. He moves everywhere. He's wicked, man. I love him. Actually, I do like him more than Destro. He looks nuts. Let's get him. His leg's quite loose. Does he have some kind of kicking action? One leg, like his left leg is really loose. I wonder if he has some kind of kicking action. Unaware of. Hang on, let's have a look. A real reptilian hero. How funny is that? Modern mutant action figures. No, I don't see it. Look, I'm kind of thinking I'm probably going to have to get Roadblock at some point, because he just looks nuts. But let's get the water pistol in his hand, I reckon, or paint pistol, whatever it may be, / Uzi. I wonder if one hand's bigger than the other. They're both the same. Yeah, he's a sick figure. I'll put one sword in his sheath so you can see it poking out, and then I'll put the other one in his hand. I'm going to break that sword, so I'm going to do this the right way and snap it out. Alrighty. That figure's nuts. So I'm trying to be. I've gone down the sickest rabbit hole with the modern Masters of the Universe stuff. So I'm trying to be selective because I can't fit absolutely everything in my cabinet. I can't buy every single toy that comes out. But that Leo is absolutely stunning, eh? Like really good. $39. Look, they're a little bit pricey. You know, I'm largely paying $20 for He-Man figures. $20-25 mostly. Or the deluxes are $39. So these are quite small compared to the He-Man Deluxe figures that are coming out lately and stuff. But that one's got tremendous detail. They both got a tremendous level of detail to them. I'll get stills up on the screen so you can see them a bit better probably because it's a little bit distant here. But they're great looking figures. I'm not going to get the whole line, but I think I'm going to have to go Roadblock. I'm sure I probably should have got that one in the first place. That's really nice. Roadblock Mikey. But look at that, man. Like, they're gorgeous. I don't have the Playmates Krang, which is probably out about here, sort of 8 to 10 inch. Oh no, probably 10 to 12 inches tall. That's quite big and chunky. But look at him next to Snakey, man. Like, just a little bit bigger, a little bit chunkier. And look, let's put him next to Donnie. He's probably got a couple of inches of height on Donnie. Donnie's obviously got the shells bought wider, and they're a bit chunky, the vintage ones, and even a bit more muscled up, a bit on the peptides or on the roids or something. These guys, but this guy's a little bit more modest on the weights department. But he looks wicked, man, and I love the mask over his eyes, hiding his eyes. That's a nice little touch. Really good detail on him, and the points of articulation are very next level. I love the classic Playmates, so they're awesome. But yeah, these are really cool, man. Not one I'm going to get the whole line of, but if you got a major favorite character, or your Joe's collector and your Snake Eyes is your favorite figure or something, that's a pretty cool little figure to have. Next to your little Snake Eyes focus or your Leonardo focus if you're a Turtles fan. That's really, really cool. And I definitely want to get, if anyone know much about this line, can you get the Slash and Storm Shadow crossover? Is that an exclusive or something? Because I know that advertised for sale over here in Australia anyway, and all the retailers that had them online, was only 8 core figures, not that Storm Shadow Slash. It just looks nuts. And absolutely love Slash, and I absolutely love Storm Shadow. Who doesn't? They're two of the coolest figures from both those toy lines, and that looks crazy. So I've got to get that, somehow get my hands on it. Anyone knows about that, feel free to comment or drop me a message or something. But I reckon this Leo is a pick of the litter. Snake Eyes is nuts. And I do believe I made a mistake not buying... sorry, it's Raph, not Mikey. Shipwrecky's Mikey. It's Roadblock Raph, sorry. I think I made a mistake in not buying that one. But hey, you know what? Just means I've got to spend another $100 of pop culture and spend some more money to get that free shipping, because I love that free shipping, man. It's a big draw for me, man. I hate paying shipping. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is something different. The first modern sort of Joe, or it's the only modern Joe / Turtles thing I've come across, and I think the first one they've ever released. But yeah, they're very cool. I know they've done some vehicles as well. I've got to steer clear of them, man. I ain't got the space for that stuff. But these are gorgeous. So give them a crack. If, like I said, if you got a, I wouldn't recommend going buying the whole line. Hey, if you wanna, you do you. I'm just knee deep in modern toys at the moment, so I can't do it. But yeah, I reckon if you're a focused collector on either Turtles or Joes, grab your figure, man. Grab your 1 or 2 figures and see if you like them. I reckon they're stunners, man. I prefer Leo, but I'm probably being a bit harsh on Krang, because he's cool, man. Krang Destro, and you look at that face on the actual big Krang. It's pretty cool, man. It's very, very cool, actually. So yeah, I might be being a bit harsh on that. It actually is a beautiful figure too, and it's wickedly done. Big upper back and stuff. So they're both really cool. I don't regret them at all. $40 each. What are you gonna get for $40? You go to a pub, you have a pint and a meal, and it's gone. You got these guys forever, haven't you? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I've got so many modern toys I've been opening lately. I know this is Derek's vintage toys. I keep trying to tell myself I'm a vintage toy collector, a vintage toy dealer, but I don't know, man. I've been caught up lately in buying modern stuff, and I'm enjoying it. I forgot, honestly, how much I like opening toys. It's been a long time being a long-time vintage collector. Anything I've got mint in steel box or mint on carding, I wouldn't open it. Even if I had a Star Wars vintage shattered bubble, completely mongreled, unless the figure literally fell out of the bubble, I wouldn't take it out, and I still wouldn't. I'd still pair it with that bubble and card back and display it together. Like, I don't like taking them out and opening things. So I just realised the last couple of years how much I like opening something out of a box and just playing with it and seeing something new. It just takes me back to my childhood. And I've opened up a can of worms in the last couple of years, and now there's no stopping me. So Derek's Vintage Toys is what I collect, but I'm also buying and loving some modern stuff, opening it, playing with it, and doing reviews and stuff, and finding out that other vintage collectors have probably done the same. I've spoken to a few people lately that they're Star Wars collectors and they're buying modern Joes or they're buying modern Motu or whatever, and it's like, okay, I'm not the only crazy one. I do feel crazy at times, but it's not just me. It's these toy companies that got us by the clackers, and they're just squeezing, man. They're taking your money, and they're tugging on your heartstrings and working on the feels, man. And hey, good on them, man. Take my money, Hasbro, Mattel. Take my money. I'm loving it. So anyway, sorry, I waffle on. I love these toys, guys. Check out my other vids if you like Motu, Transformers, all kinds of stuff. Modern, vintage, whatever. I've now gone into everything. Pokemon cards too, for crying out loud. Why not? Because something else to collect. Thanks, guys. Check out all the content. I've got tons. Cheers, guys.